What's up, guys? Saints Venny here, bringing you the next evolution of the series, basically the next episode. And this is the 250k, well, probably 100k to 250k price range. And yeah, these are the players who I'm going to go over and explain to you where the best positions are, how much, well, I don't know how much they cost, but under 250k, and where I would use them and who I could actually link them up with. If you guys want to know that stuff, wait until this video actually begins. But before we get into all that stuff, don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Leave a like, leave a comment, helps the channel grow. Been a little bit slacking on the videos this week, and I will go into details now. So if you want to skip in the video and wait for that, no problem. But I'm going to explain to you why there was no rewards, highlights, or formation guys during the week. Just quickly, basically, I was at a point with FIFA where I didn't really want to play it too much anymore. Due to the game crashing when I was en route for top 100. I was 21-1, winning 3-2 at halftime, and the game actually closed its app by itself and made me go have 2 losses basically. So I was 21-2, and on Xbox you obviously can't get to 100 with 28 unless you have good skill rating, and because it's a disconnect loss, you lose a load of skill ratings. So that was me basically done with FIFA. But obviously this is my job, this is what I do as a living. I'm a professional FIFA player, so I do need to sometimes come back onto this, even though how much times I do despise it. But it's like one of those things where you hate but you love it at the same time, and that is why I've come back, bringing out the videos again. As I said, 250k and under players for you here, and then tomorrow will be the 1 million squad builder, which I was hyping about last week. So if you need a team for under 1 mil, tomorrow's team is going to be unreal for you guys. But yes, let's get into the players under 250k, and we'll start off with the keeper, and he's going to be in from the start all the way through, and he ain't going to move. It's De Stegen, and now he's got a new inform. We're going to throw the 92 in here, and he's not going to go. I'll be honest with you, this De Stegen is the best inform, the best keeper in the game. Icons, team of the years, probably when a team season comes out. Unless he gets a team of season, he's the best keeper in the game, and no one's actually close to it. So definitely recommend picking him to stay in net if you can link him some sort of way into your team. I know it's a little bit hard due to he doesn't get you any strong links to your centre back, so at times it's tough to get your centre backs on full chem. But if you can get him in net, definitely recommend doing that. I even play him on 8 chem most sometimes, so yeah. Definitely recommend picking him up. And into this team, I'm going to quickly change something real quick, because it is bugging me seeing a right back at right mid, and I'll explain to you why right now, actually, why he was right mid. There's actually a lot of right back options. This is where the price range where I feel we can get your top right backs in. You've got Danny Da Costa birthday, Cancelo birthday, and Hatibor, I think it is. That's how you say his name, the Dutch right back from the Serie A. Them 3 are very good viable options, and 3 different leagues and different nations, what you can obviously do links with your team. For me, I think probably Cancelo's the best right back out of the 3. Definitely recommend picking him up. But obviously, if you need the Costa to link into your SBC Boateng, which is an unbelievable combination, I definitely recommend picking up the Costa. But let's get into Cancelo first up. Obviously, 6 foot high, medium, right foot, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 93 pace, 83 defending, 80 dribbling, 87 dribbling, and 84 passing. I think I said 83. I said something wrong, definitely there. 83 defending and 80 physical. Let me get that right for you guys. But yeah, this guy will feel unbelievable on the ball. He can feel very similar to your Semedo, but with a bigger frame and a little bit more bulkier. As I say, I think this card is probably top 2 right backs in the game. I think headliner, Semedo and Cancelo birthday are up there. Obviously, you got the icon moments, but these like meta players, what basically I'm showing you guys, there will be no icons and no generic players like the Van Dijks, and the players we already know what are unbelievable. I will be going later on in the series basically over them players. I will do an icon one, best icons under 500k and stuff like that, but that'll be obviously coming in later on. Centre backs, we got Nathan Ake, medium high, 5'11", 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot, left footed, and this is a very good option because you can link him with Van Dijk. You can do the Van Dijk Nathan Ake link, which gives you a strong link between the 2. And the centre back options actually in the Prem are lacking apart from Van Dijk when it comes to actually meta and being able to be usable. We've got the David Sanchez SBC, but I think that's about it really when it comes to usable ones. Obviously with the team season coming out, it looks like we're going to get Joe Gomez team of season, and that'd be nutty card. Trust me, that card is going to be off. it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. That is actually one reason why I'm coming back to these videos, is because I know Team of the Season is going to bring a lot of content for me to be able to bring out, and actually enjoyable content what I want to bring out. But yeah, Nathan Ake, feel great on the ball. He's a little bit small, but he's rapid. So, you know, what he lacks in height, he will lack in pace. So definitely recommend picking him up. Talking about pace, we've got 86 pace Alaba here, 5'11", medium high, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot, all-round beast of a card. You can literally play this card wherever you want. Left back, right back, CDM, centre back. Obviously, you've got the centre. He starts at centre back, so you have to change him if you want to move him into any other position. But he can do a job all across the pitch. Definitely recommend picking him up. As I said, CDM and centre mid. To be honest with you, he can probably do both because he can go forward if need be. 5'11", obviously he links with the Boateng and the Lucas Hernandez birthday card, so you have strong links there. Also into Neuer, so you can have a triangle at the back and have no more worries when it comes to chemistry. So definitely recommend him just because of the chemistry options you can get, and obviously I recommend Boateng, as we see very highly as well with Theo Hernandez. Into left back we got Lodi, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, high, medium, 5'8". This is probably your most meta left back coming in from the La Liga. Obviously you do have Jordi Alba, but this guy's Brazilian and he gives you that link into Neymar, which I literally, any team what's under $1 million, I recommend getting Neymar. Just build a team around Neymar, and this is obviously an option. What you can do, you can go to Neymar, into the Brazilian league, into La Liga with Lodi, and then use your like Varane and Lenglet or whoever you want into centre back. So definitely recommend picking up Lodi due to the chemistry links he brings you, and he's also he's sweaty himself. You know, he can do a great job for you guys at left back. Up next, we've got Adama Traore for you guys. Obviously, a sweaty right mid. If you haven't used Adama Traore on FIFA 20, definitely recommend picking him up. But probably with his Halloween card or his headliner SBC if you've got him. Obviously, you can't do that no more. But the Halloween card also does a job. 5'10", high, medium, 4-star skills, 2-star weak foot, 98 pace, 80 shots, 78 passing, 87 dribble, and 83 physical. Yes. I know. The weak foot, it's scary, you know, like I don't want to use that card. It's got 2-star weak foot, and that is actually one of my biggest off-puts. I don't like using him, but as an impact sub, or if you're working on a budget, Adama Traore is going to bring something crazy to your game. You know, just absolutely blitzing people on the wing. He's strong, he's fast, he does everything you need really when it comes to a winger. Obviously he's just going to be lacking on the left-footed side. So just play on the right foot, just use that pace like Arden Robin like you used to. And Adama Traore will open up crazy chances for you guys in your attack. Up next, we got Yuri Tielemans, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, medium, 5'9". I thought he was a little bit taller in real life. I'm not gonna lie when I've seen him play, but 5'9", just a great all-round midfielder. You know, you've seen Kevin De Bruyne already on this series, but now we've got Yuri Tielemans, another Belgian midfielder. And what Yuri brings to you, what Kevin De Bruyne doesn't, is them defensive stats. I do recommend probably Kevin De Bruyne's special cards over Tielemans, but if you're looking for somebody a little bit more defensive work rate-wise, this Yuri's right up your alley. You know, he's got the 5-star weak foot, he's got the 4-star skills. Decent pace, decent dribbling, decent shot. Everything about him is perfect. I actually recommend this card over the Paul Pogba normal card. The only Paul Pogba card, obviously, other one is the the FUT birthday. So yeah, highly rate Yuri Tielemans into your team. William Wylan, Cyprian, medium, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. If you're looking for a centre mid, what links basically your team together, the French League One. You know, this guy is right up your alley. You know, he's got a load of pace about him. Every stat here is perfect. If you've played FIFA for years, you'll know about the 9 Golans. You'll know about the Ramirez. You know, anyone even before that or even around this time, you know, like just sweaty players who are small. Well, he's not even that small. He's 5'11". You know, he's got the height about him. He's just going to be all round box to box sort of esque. He can do the defensive stuff. He can do the attacking stuff. He's going to be a great midfielder, a great general into your midfield to add into your team. Left mid, we got Inform Saint Maxime, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, highlight. And as I was saying about Adama Traore, if you haven't used him yet on FIFA 20, you need to use Saint Maxime. This card will bring you joy to your face. Joy to your face? That's not the right saying. Joy to your smile, something like that. Whatever the saying is, you know. He's going to make you enjoy the game. Let's put it that way, because he's unbelievable on the ball. His dribbling feels unbelievable. His skill moves, his agility. The only thing what does lack on this card is his shooting side. But when you work, like I say, when you're working between the 250k and under budget, the shooting sometimes it is going to lack on the wingers. So definitely recommend picking this guy. Out wide, phenomenal. Through the middle, you're going to have question marks. You're definitely going to have question marks when it comes to the finishing. But out wide, the one-on-one situations against the defender, he's going to be your man for them situations. And obviously in the striker positions, we've got Icone, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high medium, left footed, 5'9", 94 pace, 83 shot, 86 passes, 92 dribbling. Another phenomenal card you can add into your team for a very cheap price. He's a future star on this game, so that means nothing. I'm just mentioning the special card he actually is. He where would I use him? See, the problem is when it comes to certain players and certain positions, I need certain styles. For me, Icone's a lamb or ram. I've seen people probably use Icone through the middle as a cam or even a striker, but for me, I just need raw pace out wide, and that's what he brings for the 94 pace. Shooting stats will lack. That is why even more so I'm going to push him out wide. I'm not going to be playing him through the middle. If I need somebody to play through the middle, I'll mention why I play them through the middle, hence what the next player in this, basically what's coming up. So Venny is somebody who I would play through the middle, and that is because he's got the 5-star weak foot. Either if they've got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, or 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, or 5-star, 5-star, they're for me a cam or striker, just because of how the meta is. It's all about the first time scoop turns or baiting your opponent into one way and the other, and that is what Venny brings. The 4-star weak skills and 5-star weak foot is phenomenal on this card. As a cam, a central cam for me, he's probably one of the best you can get. His shot is broken. Everything about this card is glitched, honestly. So definitely recommend picking him up if you can. I think Venny is the only card was slightly higher than 250k. This particular one, I think it's 30k more on Xbox. But there is an 86 option, which will also be very useful to you. Up next is another left back option. It's Ricardo Pereira, 5'9", high, left footed, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's changed to the left-footed preferred foot. What I like about this card is in the Premier League, the left-backs kind of lack. We've got Robertson, who I'm not a big fan of due to his pace on this game. Patrick Van Aanholt, who I'm not a fan of because of his build. I don't think he's got quite a small build. He's very weak in the tackle. Ricardo Pereira, though, he is small, but he has that fight about him. Like as I mentioned about Semedo, he's got that skinny, lean build, but Semedo for me is probably one of the best right backs in the game, so definitely recommend Semedo already. But Ricardo Pereira is basically the left-sided Semedo. Honestly, he's unbelievable on the ball. 87 dribbling, 92 pace, 84 passing, 86 defending, 81 physical. Definitely recommend picking this card if you've got about 200k and you're looking for a Premier League left back, or sort of changes up the thing. The only problem once again is if you're trying to build a team, chemistry reasons, it can give you a few complications, to it all. But yeah. Definitely recommend him if you are looking for a left back. Even I would probably pick Ricardo Pereira over the Team Leo Robinson, and that's at the point I'm at with that card. Lucas Hernandez, high, 6 foot, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. I sort of mentioned this with the Alaba. The beauty of this card is that you can link to that Alaba, the Neuer. This card's French, so he can even link to other players like Mbappe, like Cyprien, whatever the situation you go for. Sissoko, Ben Yedder, he's got. This card is just beautiful because of the links he's got. French, German, and French, and in the Bundesliga, and plays for Bayern Munich, which obviously gives him the strong links to all Bayern Munich players. And as I said, there's that triangle wall you can build at the back with the Neuer, Lucas Hernandez, Boateng, and then you can even expand it if you need to Danny Da Costa, who will be coming up in a little bit later. But definitely recommend this card for you guys. Another midfield option, what you can do, 5'11", high, right foot, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot is Trent Arnold. What's so good about this card then? He's just a bit of everything, That's what, at the end of the day, he is a bit of everything. He's going to be that box-to-box-esque play. Like I was saying about Cyprien, he's very similar to that. If he's passing similar to his Team of the Year, it's going to be crisp. Like, honestly, I was using that Team of the Year, and I was doing like passes across the pitch. Like with RBA, and it was I couldn't explain it. Like no one really actually had the same pass as what Trent had, and if this centre mid card has it, which even though I played 4 games, I can't remember the 4 games with him. it will be phenomenal for you, especially in that holding midfield. Gives you another option into your midfield. Obviously, you can do a strong link into Van Dijk as well, which is always useful. So definitely recommend Trent if you're looking for a midfielder who's a bit more on. I would say this card's more on the defensive side over Tielemans, but yeah, because Tielemans has got that 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill, so he can bring the ball a little bit more efficient in the attack. Alan, who was in the 100k, well, under 100k with its 86, we're on his Champions League road to the final card now. 4-star skills, medium high, 5'9", right footed, 3-star weak foot. Probably the best Serie A midfielder in the game until obviously the team season's out. Just a bulldog in your midfield. Obviously he's Brazilian as well, which, as I mentioned before, with like the Lodi and that, it just gives you different chemistry options basically when you're building your team. So definitely recommend looking to get Alan in your team. For me, I'm liking the idea of Neymar as left wing, Alan as the striker, and linking into Lozano's birthday card. So that's definitely a combination where you guys could build your future teams around. We've got another box-to-box S player, 5'10", high, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. I'm surprised I haven't seen this card a little bit more. But maybe Bundesliga teams are not really going around as much no more. But Bundesliga teams at the start of the year was crazy. Like, there were so many special cards coming out from them. A lot of people building them because it was actually a reasonable price. And this Palacio like sort of links everything perfect. You know, the problem is maybe his links because he is Argentinian and he is a Bayer Leverkusen. You could only do like foot birthday, Havertz into him. So if you're trying to build maybe a team around Havertz's birthday card, Palacio could be a great strong link to him. But all round box to box, going to be an unbelievable weapon for you. It's going to be very similar to Alan, I think, when it comes to the attacking sort of front and also the defensive side of your game. Up next, another attacker, and as you notice, there's a lot of midfield and defenders in this sort of options and sort of advice, and that is because I'll be honest with you, the attackers, none of them were really standing out to me when I was looking at them. You know, I think the sweaty attackers are either over 250k or under 100k. You know, there isn't really too many options between this unless you're doing the SBCs. And no, I'm not going to put SBC cards in here because some of them are limited to how long they are up. But let's get into another player. 5'7", Merton, shapeshifter, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 93 pace, 87 shot, 86 pass, 95 driven. Where would I use this card? I would actually use this card. I'm going to go against everything I said about the 5-star stuff. I would actually use this card as central cam or Ram and Lamb. Standard stuff with the Ram and Lamb, just raw pace. But at cam, I think he could do a great job, you know. When I play against these Serie A like trios of Gomez, Mertens, and Insigne, they're just little rapid midgets, you know what, just impossible to get the ball off for whatever reason. And I think Mertens at that central spot would probably be the strongest option for you guys. I definitely recommend looking into getting Mertens in your team. And obviously he links to the Halloween, Insigne, the Allens, whatever you want when it comes to the Napoli side to it. So he's a great variable in that option, and also he's Belgium. So if you do want to link into Yuri Tillemans or whatever, there is them options too. Up next, right back, another right back is Danny Da Costa, who I've mentioned slightly in this video here and there. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high, 6'2". Look at them stats: 91 pace, 87 dribbling, 87 defending, 88 physical, and 82 pounds. And what is special about this card is everything. No, he's got it all when you're looking for a right back. He's got the height, he's got the strength, he's got the defending stats, but he can also bring the ball forward, which is really important. And he's not in a dull league. He actually has a really good strong link into that Boateng SBC. So definitely, as you notice, I'm a big fan of the Boateng SBC into Da Costa. Yeah, that double strong link, and it would be unbelievable for you guys. But obviously, we've got there's team of season coming around, but this Da Costa's 130k right now. Like 130k for a right back. Is the team of season cards actually going to be much better than this? Probably not. He's got 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot. None of the right backs are going to have that. There might be obviously some sweaty players, what we don't know about, what could come out. But for me, Da Costa is the way forward when it comes to right backs for the Bundesliga. And if you have, as I mentioned, he's a little bit hard to link unless you have Boateng or you've got icons around him. And the final two, Luis Felipe, medium high, 6'2", 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, 86 pace, 80 defending, 80 dribbling, 87 defending, 85 physical, 71 passing. Jesus Christ, this is a mouthful, and I haven't made a video in a long time, so that is probably why I'm struggling here and there through this video. Biggest problem, 68 stamina. Does it matter? No. And I'll tell you why. He's a centre back. He's not running up and down the field. He's just running in his own half. He's not going to be getting knackered. He's definitely one of them guys to pick up. If you like Eden Mittal, normal card, if you're working on a budget, this is Luis Felipe is another great upgrade for that. Or if you are a big fan of the Champions League, Eden Mittal, Luis Felipe, once again, he's either a great combination with Eden Mittal or he's a great replacement for Eden Mittal. And as I say, there's loads of Serie A sweaty options and a load of Brazilian sweaty options, so you can do a lot with it when it comes to building your team. So as I say, recommend Luis Felipe a lot. He's unbelievable. I can't believe some of these players, by the way, under 250k right now. As I say, the 1 million squad builder tomorrow should be an absolute worldie. I'm going to go straight into stuff without actually saying his name. Matthias Rojas, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, high medium, left foot, 6'1", all round great card. How do you link this card? You can't, basically. It's nothing possible. You're going to have to use him either on 8K or just sub him on off the bench, which isn't a problem if you want to use this card. This card is going to be a great player. If you're looking for somebody who can do the Hullet role at a cheap price and you can't afford the Firminos, Scream, the Zidans, the De Jongs, the Kevin De Bruyne's, Rojas is a great option for you. But obviously he is incredibly hard to link. But if you can get him on 8K, just start him on 8K if it doesn't make everyone else on your team struggle with chemistry. But yeah, definitely recommend Rojas. As you can see, you literally guys can just see he's just an all-round beast. Comes with he comes with a tall frame. I was going to say he comes with a Hullet frame. He doesn't come with a Hullet frame because no one's like Hullet. He comes with a tall frame, strong frame, decent-ish on the ball. He's not like them guys who can like weave in and out of the players, but he's got enough dribbling to get through, and his shot is obviously very valuable too, with the 92 shot power and the 90 long shots. But yes, I know we had a mare here and there in this video, but we are back at it. Videos are coming back out again, at least 3 videos a day. 3 videos a day, I wish. 3 videos a week for you guys. Formation and obviously the squad players will always be out now. I think Monday, Saturday and Sunday. I'll try and see what I can do during the week. If I do play Weekend League, I will upload my rewards once again, but no promises sort of on that front. But if you have enjoyed the video, we are done here. That is it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and peace.